Reddit and OpenAI built a partnership causing Reddit's stock price to jump 10% after hours. Nvidia got another bullish price target increase before earnings, and two interesting partnerships with Nvidia in the healthcare and aerospace and defense market. All that in today's episode, so let's get started. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for the subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode. All right, so with Reddit, I want to take a closer look at two questions. First, what happened? And second, is this more of a big win for Reddit or OpenAI, in my opinion? So right off the bat, we can see that Reddit entered the day at roughly $56.38. But after hours, the stock is up roughly 11%, sitting at $62.61. Now, 52-week high of roughly $74.90 and 52-week low of $37.35. So this is a recent IPO for those that are not familiar. It did go into the market in middle of March. So it's only been trading for a few months. Normally, IPOs tend to be very, very volatile, and Reddit is no different. So here we can see on May 16th, Reddit and OpenAI built a partnership. And within this partnership, what's going to happen is OpenAI will bring Reddit content to ChatGPT and new products, helping users discover and engage with Reddit communities. To do so, OpenAI will access Reddit's data API, which provides real-time structure and unique content from Reddit. This will also enable OpenAI's tools to better understand and showcase Reddit content, especially on recent topics. I think it's a great thing for Reddit. In my opinion, it is going to improve the overall Reddit experience. If you're looking for something using some form of AI tool, you'll be able to find whatever you're looking for a lot easier and probably find it in a more, it's kind of an improvement of a search engine. So overall, I think this is a great move for Reddit. In my opinion, though, this is going to be a bigger win for OpenAI. And OpenAI, right, I think one of the things that they have been missing is real-time information or real-time news, right? We have three big players in this large language model world. We have Google, right? And Google pretty much has the ultimate social media with YouTube and their search engine. So Google, in my opinion, has all that real-time information for their large language models. Then you have Meta platforms, right, with Llama 2, Llama 3, and Meta Platforms also has huge social media from Facebook, from Instagram, so they're able to kind of grab all that real-time information. Now we also have Grok from Twitter or X with their XAI platform, and very similar, Grok has all that information, real-time information from X. Where OpenAI doesn't really have anything, right? Microsoft, their big wallet daddies don't really have a social media account or platform to really grab real-time information. Obviously, Bing is pretty good, but Bing is not used by the masses compared to probably Reddit. So this is going to be a great way for OpenAI to grab more information in more real-time place. So I think it's a bigger win for OpenAI, but can definitely increase the Reddit experience. The second thing is OpenAI will become a Reddit advertising partner. So obviously Reddit makes a good portion of their money through advertisements, so that bodes well. And this partnership will also enable Reddit to bring new AI-powered features to Redditors and mods. Before we go any further, we are now on the road to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you all for the crazy support. So if you haven't and are enjoying the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Finally, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, make sure to check out my special offer at fool.com/Jose. Now back to today's episode. Some interesting things. OpenAI disclosed that Sam Altman is actually a shareholder in Reddit. So this partnership was led by OpenAI's COO and approved by its independent board of directors. So I am going to probably do another episode on Reddit individually and maybe take a closer look at its most recent earnings. If you want to see that, let me know on the comments below. All right, now let's take a closer look at Nvidia. For Nvidia, we have two main news. First, we're going to start off with the price target, and then we're going to look at some pretty cool partnerships. So right now, Nvidia was trading at $943. The stock was pretty much flat, right? I think we're going to maintain here until earnings later next week. But the first thing we're going to see is New Street Research adjusted Nvidia's price target to $1,100 from $925 previously. So obviously a nice bullish sentiment here for Nvidia right before earnings. We're going to see, I think later this week, I'm going to do an episode of what to expect during earnings this up next week, so we can really understand what we should look at and what we want to hear from the upcoming earnings. Now, the second thing I wanted to take a closer look at is two kind of partnerships dealing with Nvidia in two individual markets. The first one is going to be more in the Medicare, it's kind of the healthcare market. So here we can see that the Germany headquarter life science group Sartorius is expanding its multidisciplinary collaboration with Nvidia to help enable the development of new and better therapies. So obviously we can see that this partnership is dealing with the healthcare market. I believe the healthcare market is going to be a huge growth opportunity for Nvidia. I've done a few videos before. Make sure to check out my Nvidia playlist where I take a deeper dive on individual segments for Nvidia. But we can see this expanded collaborations includes the increasing adoption of Nvidia Clara suite of AI-powered computing platforms, software, and services. And both of these partnerships, in my opinion, that I'm going to discuss right now are not anything that, in my opinion, should move the stock price right now, but it does kind of showcase the opportunities and optionalities that Nvidia can grow in the future as they grab even more and more partnerships in these spaces. So the plan is that Sartorius is going to create and commercialize powerful foundational models in the healthcare industries with obviously their unique data sets and their unique kind of IP that they have. And they mentioned that these new AI models, tools, and simulations are going to be used for numerous applications, will be available to customers through NVIDIA Clara Suite and NVIDIA DGX platform. So this is when I think of NVIDIA right now, especially as it's kind of partnering up with all these companies and bringing all these foundational models to its AI software solutions. It's starting to look to me like NVIDIA wants to be an Apple store for AI solutions, right? So let's say you are a great developer of AI models and you want foundational models to be used by other consumers or other companies. You can come to our AI suite, release that foundational model, and there could be some form of maybe revenue share, maybe some fee taking. The other thing is, if you're going to be a customer that's going to be using these foundational models on our platform, why not end up using our hardware, our solutions, our GPUs, and the list goes on and on. So it seems to me, the more I think about it right now, that NVIDIA is really creating this AI software to become the Apple ecosystem of AI for big companies. So I think that's a really, really smart move. Now, the second partnership is another one that excites me, and this is Northrop Grumman to accelerate AI innovators with NVIDIA software. So for those not familiar with this, is a global aerospace and defense technology company that obviously focuses on creating ways to protect and make United States one of the most powerful countries in the world. So they are announcing that they have an agreement for access and use of NVIDIA's AI software to accelerate the development of some of the most advanced systems. So I think the aerospace market and defense market, especially with the contractors, is a bit difficult to usually get your hands into because you need to go through a lot of kind of security issues in forms of the products that you're using. They need to be approved. So sometimes that helps, that causes a lag between kind of the government contractors. So I am pretty excited to see this starting up with NVIDIA. And I believe in the upcoming quarters, we're probably going to hear more and more about this, as at the end of the day, to kind of have the best technology out there for either types of protecting this country, to make sure that we are the strongest country at all. Of all, you're going to need to have AI solutions and AI power technology. So no one else to partner up than NVIDIA, in my opinion. So again, both these partnerships in the aerospace and defense and in the healthcare aren't ones that individually should move the stock price, but it should just kind of give us a, hey, look, this is pretty interesting and this is where the market can go. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's update. Take care, have a good day, and see you all next time.